Dr. Seuss was born on March 2nd, 1904. His first book, And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street, was rejected 27 times before it was finally published. Seuss won a $50 bet with his publisher, writing Green Eggs and Ham using only 50 words. He purchased an old observation tower in La Jolla, California, where he would write at least 8 hours a day. Seuss based the Grinch character on himself to try to rediscover something about Christmas that obviously I'd lost. Dr. Seuss wrote and illustrated 44 children's books in his lifetime. Now let's go ahead and get started working on our own Dr. Seuss imaginary cityscape and characters. I have some drawing guides of some ideas that might help you get started. Some wonky trees, some funky houses, some bridges and towers and tunnels, and maybe even some characters to add into your scene as well. I just love the way the interesting lines and designs really can make these cityscapes unique and creative. It just takes an idea of imagination and different lines and takes it to a whole new level of creativity and fun. I think that's one of the things that I am so drawn to about his pictures is that they're all just so unique and creative. What interesting lines, what interesting shapes that can be used to make up these cool homes. So let's go ahead and use some of those idea sheets and designs to get started making our own cityscape. I just hope you have fun just imagining and making your own. You can hold your paper vertically or horizontally as you begin drawing, and just using some of these guides as idea sheets to draw out your cityscape. There, now that I've got my cityscape drawn, let's take a moment and grab a Sharpie and outline all of our cityscape designs with our black Sharpie. There, that's starting to look a lot better. Now, let's go ahead and grab that idea sheet that had some really cool characters that I could add into my picture too. Such fun faces, such interesting lines, shapes, and designs. And then I'm going to go ahead and look around. Maybe I can fit another one up there somewhere too. Now remember, you can use these as ideas, but also feel free to invent, mix and match, and draw your own. There, I'm starting to like the way this looks. It's starting to get really fun. Now once I've got my characters drawn, let's take a moment and outline those in Sharpie too. Once everything has been outlined in black, let's take a moment and grab some color. Now, an interesting way that you could probably do this project, if you want, is to outline all with one color. I was thinking back about the Dr. Seuss books and how he didn't have a ton of different colors into his pictures. He kind of started out with having only 2 or 3 colors on a page sometimes. So I wanted my characters to really stand out and to be emphasized. So I used different colored markers on my characters, while all my background had one color. Just an idea if you'd like to utilize that. I felt like I wanted to add one more character, one very iconic character. How about the Cat in the Hat, one of his most famous characters? So I'm just going to go ahead and sketch that out, outline that in Sharpie, and also use some crayons and marker to outline in color. I like the way this is looking. I just love the way this turned out. This was really a lot of fun, as Dr. Seuss was inspirational to my reading when I was growing up. Enjoy, have a great time, and thanks for watching. Happy art making!